Yeah, please be seated. Please, please. Honored guests, respected faculty, and graduating students from New School of Architecture and Design, welcome to this extraordinary day as we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2026. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and possibility. As president of the new school, it's my privilege and honor to stand before you and share this moment with immense pride. To our remarkable graduates, congratulations. You have reached this milestone through the late nights, countless studio hours, site visits, iteration, critiques, and the relentless commitment to pushing the boundary of creativity and innovation. We are here to honor you and celebrate the talent you bring into the world. Today, we celebrate not only what you have completed, but who you have become. You leave New School not simply with a degree, but with the ability to imagine the possibilities, solve the meaningful problems, and create environments and experiences that shape how people live, work, and connection. I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude to our outstanding faculty and staff. Your dedication, mentorship, and belief in our students have helped guide and inspire this journey. And to the family, friends, and loved ones gathered here today, thank you. Your encouragement, patience, sacrifice, and unwavering support have made this achievement possible. You celebrated the victories, stood beside these graduates through the challenges, and helped carry them through moments when the path forward felt uncertain. This accomplishment belongs to you as well. Graduates, as you step into the exciting new chapter, never doubt the power of your ideas, of the strength of your resolve to shape a better world. Approach each new opportunity with confidence, passion, and purpose. Hold close the friendship and communities you have built here. They will continue to inspire you and remain an integral part of you. Ev- Wherever your journey takes you, keep learning, keep creating, keep building communities and space that enrich lives and leave a lasting impact. I wish you a future filled with the limitless opportunities, meaningful achievements, and lasting fulfillment. I have no doubt that you will make an incredible impact on your future clients, your communities, and our environment. Please join me in giving our graduates and the families who support them every step of the way a heartfelt round of applause. Congratulations, class of 2026. Joining us today to sing our national anthem is Jolie Hungerford. Jolie is a recent graduate of the San Diego School of Creative and Performing Arts. We are honored to welcome her to the stage. At this time, I invite you to please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Thank you, Jolie. Good afternoon. I am Vin Tu, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the Senior Director of Enrollment and Student Engagement here at New School. Today is a meaningful occasion as we gather to celebrate some of the most significant moments in this academic year. This ceremony honors the dedication, perseverance, and achievements of our graduating class, the class of 2026. The disciplines of architecture, design, and construction management challenge us to reimagine how design can elevate both our built and natural environments. At New School, this exploration is rooted in human-centered thinking, informed by the natural environment, and driven by research and professional practice. It is guided by a mission to nurture ethical, design-minded leaders, and we prepare our graduates to become agents of positive change, ready to meet the challenges and opportunities that will present themselves in their respective fields. By working across disciplines, today's graduates have pushed beyond their limits, deepening their insight into design, innovation, and creativity. Their dedication and resilience have led them to this very proud moment, the successful completion of the degrees we honor and celebrate today. Additionally, I would be remiss to let this occasion pass without acknowledging another meaningful milestone in our shared journey. Not too long ago, New School transitioned to a brand new campus, an inspiring light-filled space with sweeping views that reflect the creativity, energy, and forward momentum of our community. And you, our graduates today, are the very first class to hold the distinct and historic honor of having attended at least one full academic year at this new location. You met this change with remarkable adaptability and grace. In the midst of your final year, you embraced new surroundings, supported one another, and remained focused on your goals. Your resilience during this transition is a powerful reflection of your character and a testament to your determination. Candidates, today marks a momentous and well-earned milestone. You pursued your passion with unwavering strength, resilience, and determination. In true New School spirit, your journey has been shaped not only by your own efforts, but also by the support and encouragement of a community, your peers, faculty, staff, family, and friends, who have stood by your side every step of the way. The excellence of any institution of higher learning rests on the strength of its academic community. At New School, we are extremely privileged to have faculty whose depth of knowledge and professional expertise is matched only by their passion for teaching and unwavering commitment to student growth and success. Their deep commitment to New School and steadfast dedication to your growth have made your academic journey both rigorous and rewarding. In recognition of their impactful work, our faculty have earned acclaim at local, national, and international events. Through their guidance, each of you are now equipped to thrive and to shape the future of architecture, construction, and design with purpose and innovation. So let's take a moment to honor their remarkable contributions. Will the faculty of New School of Architecture and Design please stand and be recognized for your dedication and impact? Thank you. You may be seated. Likewise, our dedicated staff are essential to the success of every New School student, serving in a wide range of roles from academic advising and career services to administrative support. They help shape the student experience at every stage. And so from your very first orientation to the commencement celebration here today, we share with you that their contributions have been a constant source of guidance and support. So please join me in acknowledging their work. Will the staff please stand so that we may extend our appreciation. Thank you. You may be seated. None of you, though, have reached this milestone alone. The friends you've made here, along with the family and loved ones who believed in you long before you started, have been your true anchors. They've been your sounding boards, your loudest cheerleaders, and your steady support system through every single high and low of this journey. To the parents, families, and friends here today, thank you. On behalf of everyone at New School, we are deeply grateful for the love, the patience, and unseen sacrifices you've made to help these students shine. You share in this achievement just as much as they do, and we know that they couldn't be stepping into their bright futures without you. So class of 2026, I'd like to ask you to do something for me. Please stand up. Turn towards the people who have helped you get to this very moment, and let's give them the most massive round of applause they so richly deserve. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'm delighted to introduce the members of the graduation party, which includes our esteemed leaders and faculty from New School, several of whom will be speaking during today's ceremony. But before we do, I'm going to go a little off script. As you can all imagine, before we move to our next set of introductions, I wanted to take a moment to celebrate a very massive milestone. We all know that leading New School is more than a full-time job. It requires relentless dedication and vision. Somehow though, behind the scenes, our president has been pouring her evenings and weekends into another incredible pursuit. I am thrilled to announce that she has officially earned her Doctorate of Education in Higher Education Management. So if everybody would just bear with me, please rise and give your loudest applause for Dr. Chao-Ling Su, President of New School of Architecture and Design. Thank you. Now, I kindly ask that you hold your applause until all the rest of the names have been announced and as they have been risen to be recognized. Raul Campillo, San Diego City Councilman for District 7, is our commencement speaker today. Please rise. Next, the Board of Directors and members of the academic team, Daniela Deutsch, Chief Academic Officer and Dean of Architecture. Dr. Gregory O'Brien, Chairman of the Board of Directors. Shasha Cheng, Member of the Board of Directors. Victor Nassif, Chair of the Department of Design. Stephen Matley, Head of Construction Management. Bruce Mathis, Head of Integrative Studies Program. Dario Mitokokio, Faculty for School of Design. David White, Faculty for School of Architecture. George Welch, Faculty for the School of Construction Management. Dr. Tony Lau, Faculty for the School of Construction Management. Now, back to the important people, our students. Many of you today are wearing colored cords. These honor cords are recognition for high academic distinction. Bronze cords are for undergraduates designated as cum laude for earning a 3.5 to 3.69 GPA. Silver cords are for undergraduates designated as magna cum laude, earning a 3.7 to 3.84 GPA. And gold cords are for undergraduates designated as summa cum laude and master's students designated as high distinction, both earning a GPA of a 3.85 to 4.0. To all of our students graduating with honors, congratulations. You will be individually recognized during your procession on stage. Students wearing red, white, and blue cords are members of the military community. Will students wearing the military honor cords please stand? Thank you for your commitment, sacrifices, and services to our country and its citizens. Finally, we want to recognize the recipients of New School's Outstanding Student Award, Outstanding Design Award, and Outstanding Thesis Award, as well as the recipients of the American Institute of Architects Academic Excellence Award. Their exceptional accomplishments in design, scholarship, innovation, and leadership are symbolized by the medals that they are wearing today. Will these graduates please stand? And audience, please help me congratulate them. Now, it is my great honor to introduce today's keynote speaker, Councilman Raul Campillo. As a San Diego native, Councilman Raul began his career as a public school teacher before earning his law degree from Harvard Law School and serving as a deputy city attorney for the city of San Diego, where he worked to promote public safety and support individuals through diversion and rehabilitation programs. Since being elected to the San Diego City Council in 2020, he has championed initiatives that strengthen families, expand access to affordable childcare, and create opportunities for communities to thrive. His dedication to service and making a meaningful impact reflects the values we celebrate today as our graduates prepare to shape the future through design, innovation, and leadership. Will everyone please join me in welcoming Councilman Raul Campillo.
Good afternoon, everyone. To the leadership of New School Architecture and Design, the faculty and staff, the families and the loved ones here, and most of all, to you graduates, congratulations. I am honored to be here. My name is Raul Campillo, and I'm proud to represent District 7 as the City Council member on the San Diego City Council. And I was honored to be invited to give this commencement address and to celebrate the graduates we honor here today. Now, Dean Deutsch, when she explained to me the task before me, she gave me a few instructions. She said, first, make it authentic and don't be boring. And I thought, why would anyone be worried that a politician would deliver a speech that was inauthentic and boring? Of course, as an elected official, I briefly considered forming a committee to test if I was authentic and not boring. But in the spirit of commencement, I'll just give it a shot. So, Dean, thank you, and to all of the faculty, thank you. I accept the challenge, and like a good student, I will follow instructions, but I'll turn the negative statement of don't be boring into the positive statement of be compelling. I want to recognize the fact that there are so many disciplines that are educated here and that are graduating today. So if you're a future architect or designer, a graphic artist, a product designer, a construction manager, or the person who will someday explain to all of them that a budget is a real thing, this speech is for you. As an elected official and as an attorney who works in public policy every day, I need to especially thank the construction management graduates. Where are you right there? I see you with your hard hats. You're the people who will one day look out at beautiful renderings and say, this is so inspiring, but how are we going to pay for that kind of glass and the stone and everything underneath that as well? Today is a joyful day, a day when people who love you get to watch you become something you always hoped you would be, and probably something they still can't fully explain to everyone they know in their life. But the answer is this, from my perspective. You have been learning how to shape the world before most people even noticed it is being shaped. That is what this school and this faculty have trained you to do. It's trained you to see what others miss, to notice how people move through a doorway and why one public space invites people in and another quietly tells them that they don't belong. That is not decoration. Your degrees give you power to shape the world. Designing a law like I do, and designing a community, as many of you will do, have something in common. Both decide who gets included, who's protected, who's burdened, and who gets left out. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. The power to turn ideas into reality for the good of the many, not just the few. In 1906, the Nobel Prize winner for medicine was a Spanish scientist whose name is Santiago Ramón y Cajal. And he won it for his work on the brain and nervous system. And he said something that inspires me every day. He said, las ideas no duran mucho. Hay que hacer algo con ellas. Ideas do not last long. You have to do something with them. That belongs on every studio door, every school, and frankly, it should be above every city hall. Ramón y Cajal is not just telling us to live in the moment, he's telling us that an idea has a shelf life. It does not last long, so you must do something with them. And I think you graduates know that better than most people because everyone loves an idea when it's still floating around in the air or on a piece of paper, because that's when the idea is still perfect. In the air, the building is beautiful, the product, it's elegant, the budget works, and of course the city planning department agrees with your first submission every single time. In the air. But you've spent years learning the harder truth. An idea is not real because it is clever. An idea becomes real when it survives contact with gravity and money and materials, clients and deadlines, criticism, politics, weather, in this world, even war. And when it doesn't move forward the first time, you've learned that that is not failure. That is the work. And the work you have chosen matters so much more than I think society ever gives credit to. But I want you to know I understand that. Now, I did not grow up using the phrase design thinking. In my family, who owns small businesses out in the Imperial Valley, out in Calexico, where my parents are from, we talked about work and customers and clients. But we also talked about politics with the lowercase p. We talked about whether a park felt welcoming, a street felt dangerous, whether a building felt open or closed off. whether a place made people feel remembered or forgotten. Only later did I understand that government and business, education and community life are all shaped by design. I learned that as the chair of economic development and intergovernmental relations for our city, when designers like you, when artists like you would come to me and ask for my support in the city budget, and I always said yes, because I'm inspired by you, by the arts, by design, by architecture, by graphic design, by getting a construction site done well. I'm inspired by that because it makes my constituents' lives better. Speaking of city budgets, that's also a design as well. It tells you what a community values, what it ignores, what it repairs, what it lets decay, who gets comfort and who gets inconvenience. And that's why I fight for arts and culture funding every single year, because it's not decorative. What you do is not decorative. It is civic infrastructure. And design is one of the ways that a society tells the truth about itself. You can tell people all day long that they matter, and politicians do. But if the neighborhood has no good shade, no safe crossing for children, no dignified housing, no beauty, and no grace, the built environment is telling them something else. They feel it in public spaces that seem to tell them they were never expected to go there. And that's why the designation of World Design Capital for San Diego and Tijuana in 2024 mattered so much to me. It was people like you, professors like yours, who came and said, Councilman, we need your support to bring this here and show people what San Diego and Tijuana are made of. And that's why I supported it so much. Because with that designation, San Diego and Tijuana welcomed design professionals from across the world and said something true about our region. Design is not for galleries and museums and wealthy clients and glossy magazines. It's great when it's there, but it belongs in public policy and housing, transportation, and the daily life of working families on both sides of the border. And lucky for us all, you are the ones who have design in your hands for that future. Design solves problems, and at its best, design heals. That is not an abstract thing, it is provable. A good crosswalk can save a life, and designers, sadly, they rarely get the credit for the injury that never happened. A good graphic design campaign can change public behavior far faster than a speech or a government report. And as someone who reads many government reports and who gives many speeches, let me tell you, graphic designers may be doing more for democracy than politicians right now in this world. Because when public information is incomprehensible, people do not participate. When a process is confusing, they feel excluded. And when a city communicates an idea badly, the public assumes that the city is hiding something, even when the truth is we're just really being unclear. Turns out that being inauthentic and boring is really bad for government. So when I hear the dean say, be authentic, be compelling, it wasn't a joke. It was a directive to be like students like you. A lot of people think public policy is only made by elected officials like me, or judges, or agencies, or people wearing suits. And of course, that is part of it. But policy is made by people who shape the options themselves. The architect who designs housing that is dignified and useful and humane. The graphic designer who makes public information understandable. The product designer who makes technology accessible to people who are older or disabled or overwhelmed by their jobs, busy